Welcome. This is the install and configuration guide for LLM Broker, a privacy routing proxy for business AI. To your chat tools, it looks like a standard OpenAI-style API, but it decides, request by request, whether your data may leave the building. General questions go to the cloud. Sensitive ones stay home. Here is the whole idea on one screen. Your chat client sends every request to the broker. The broker scans the text against a sensitivity policy. Clean requests are forwarded to OpenAI for the best quality answers. Anything sensitive, personal data, financials, credentials, or client names you configure is routed to a local model on your own hardware. 3 guarantees hold at all times. The broker fails closed. If the local model is down, a sensitive request gets an error. It is never sent to the cloud instead. There is no override toward the cloud, not even for the caller. And message content is never written to logs, only the routing decision and the names of the rules that fired. Installation is plain Python. Copy the project onto a Linux server or virtual machine, create a virtual environment with Python 3.11, and install the requirements. We use the UV tool here because it fetches the right Python by itself, but standard tooling works the same way. Before going further, run the test suite. 49 tests cover the routing engine, the sensitivity roles, authentication, rate limiting, and the admin console. When they all pass, you know the install is healthy. Now start the service. For production, run it under systemd so it restarts on boot. The unit file is a few lines. On first run, the broker creates its database and prints a one-time administrator password. Copy it now. You will only see it once. Open the admin console in a browser /admin on port 8100. Sign in as admin with the one-time password. The broker immediately requires a real password before anything else. Enter the current one, then choose a new one of at least 10 characters and confirm it. After the change, you land on the dashboard. User counts, active API keys, and the routing configuration at a glance. Notice the fail mode. It is permanently closed, and that is not a setting anyone can loosen. Head to Settings to wire up your 2 backends. The cloud side points at OpenAI model GPT-4o by default. The local side points at your own model server. Here, that is a Llama CPP server on a Mac Studio running Llama 3.1 8B Instruct. Save, and the change applies immediately. No restart. Settings live in the broker's database. Anything you set through environment variables instead shows up locked here, and the environment value wins. The OpenAI API key itself is environment-only by design. It is never stored in the database and never shown on screen. The sensitivity roles page defines what must stay local. Keywords catch client names and project codenames. Custom patterns catch things like contract numbers or employee IDs. And the built-in detectors, social security numbers, credit cards, API keys, private keys, and more, are always on unless you switch one off. Use the tester before you trust a policy. Paste a realistic prompt and check the verdict. This one mentions a client, Northwind Traders, and a contract number, so it is flagged sensitive, with both rules listed and the matched text masked even here. Rule changes apply live, no restart needed. Every client of the proxy gets an identity. On the users page, create an account for the client application and give it the API client role, which can call the API and nothing else. Role-based access control is built in. Administrators, operators, and API clients each see exactly what their role allows. Now issue the client's API key. Pick the owner, add a label, and optionally a per-key rate limit in requests per minute. Leave it blank to use the default of 60, or set 0 for unlimited. Every key you issue is managed right here. The key is displayed exactly once. Copy it now. Only a hash is stored, so it can never be recovered from the server. If a key leaks, revoke it here and issue a new one. You can also change a key's rate limit at any time, and it takes effect on the next request. Clients connect exactly as they would to OpenAI. Base URL/v1, the bearer key, and a model called Broker Auto. Watch the response headers. This request contains a social security number, so the broker answers with route local, the rule that fired, and a completion generated entirely on the local machine. Everything administrative lands in the audit log. Logins and failed logins, key issuance, settings and rule changes, and rate limit hits, each with the acting user, source address, and timestamp. Message content is never recorded. Retention defaults to 1 year, and the log is append-only. That is the whole setup. Install, first run, backends, policy, identities, and keys. Point any OpenAI compatible chat tool at the broker, and your sensitivity policy is enforced for every user automatically. Sensitive work stays on your hardware. Everything else gets cloud quality answers. And the audit trail lets you prove it.